welcome to the MMA Report. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz is a proud supporter of Husky Talk and our podcast network and everything we have to offer. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump. They specialize in tax planning for businesses large and small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free consultation, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm, based out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, a slip and fall, a car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife decided to stab you one night, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all over the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. He is not afraid of any insurance companies. Remember, if you're ever in a pinch, call Finch. And his website is thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, play all sports. He has a new boot camp program, 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he takes boys and girls. They choose a sport that they want to specialize in. He develops them, trains them from the ground up, helps them reach their potential and be the best they can be. Andre has sent kids, boys and girls, to college on scholarship on all different types of sports. He has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. You want to work with the best, work with Andre. Down south, we have Julius Williams and the Trench Mob. Julius has been training offensive and defensive linemen for 5 years now. They compete in 5-versus-5 tournaments all over the country. They are offensive against defensive linemen. The rounds are timed, and there are winners. And Julius's team was undefeated in competition this year, which is not surprising. He has some of the best talent I have ever seen. Julius has sent kids to Florida, Florida State, Miami, Tennessee, Clemson, Georgia, Alabama, just to name a few. He has a virtual program you can sign up for. He will work with you every step of the way as far as training, lifting weights, running, doing drill work, technique work. He will be there and make sure you're doing everything properly and answer any questions you have. You're welcome to come to Georgia and train with the Trench Mob at any time. And you're also welcome to attend any camps that they go to as a member of the Trench Mob. Julius was just on the college camp circuit, and proud to say every camp they attended, a Trench Mob member was offered a scholarship. So when you go to a camp and you have Trench Mob on your shirt, you will be recruited. You will be looked at just a little bit harder because Julius has sent kids to work with some of the best coaches at the best colleges in the country. Go to www.battleofthetrenches.com. Our newest sponsor, James Whitfield of Luther James Insurance. He's a financial consultant out of Englewood, New Jersey, Bergen County. For over 3 years, he's dedicated himself to the art of financial planning, advanced insurance planning. He specializes in life insurance and retirement strategies. He helps out law enforcement achieve financial stability. His journey in the industry is more than a career, it's a passion. He helps with dealing with the financial stress of retirement. Fear of the unknown is real. You can go to his website. It's just lutherjamesinsurance.com. We are thrilled and happy to have him aboard. And now for the man of the hour.
Too sweet
All
to
he
be
does,
sour. What you see is what you get, and what
yeah,
you get is better yet.
is better yet. Yes, yes. He just trains. He teaches class. He beats that ass, and then he just pounds it feverishly into the ground. Tyler King, Crown Sports and Entertainment, here to talk some MMA on the MMA
Ooh,
Report.
man.
And boy, do we have some news.
Ooh,
Um,
yes, we do.
it was announced on Monday or just before Monday that our lovely president, Donald Trump, wanted to hold a UFC event at the White House next year to celebrate the country's 250th birthday. And this apparently is going to happen. He's met with Dana White, and it's going to be a spectacular card, and it is going to be a pure spectacle. Recently announced, John Jones
Yep.
has entered back into the testing pool
Oh, yeah.
just after a week ago, 2 weeks ago, retiring, saying he had nothing left to prove, didn't want to fight anymore. This event has apparently brought him out of the doldrums and not wanting to retire, wanting to come back, and also wanting to participate in this event. The man himself, Conor McGregor, wants to be
Yep.
on this card. And Tyler, I can imagine anyone with a pulse in UFC would want to be on this card
Of course. Of
because you're
course.
fighting at the White House. Trump said it's going to be 25,000 people, possibly
Yep.
30, and it'll obviously be a big payday.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you're fighting on the obviously birth date of our nation.
Yep.
Uh, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean,
25,000 spectators. They have the space on the White House grounds to do it. Um, do you think that this is just fodder? Do you think that it's really going to happen?
oh, it's definitely not fodder. I mean, I 100% think that it will happen. Just the fact that Dana, President Trump, and Joe Rogan had a dinner discussing it. I believe on like Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe Monday. I'm not 100% sure. That's the report I read, and of course it'll happen. I mean, for the most part, President Trump has always fulfilled his promises.
He
And
does.
one thing both President Trump and Dana White really love to do is put on a spectacle, do something no one's ever done before. And I mean, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first spectator event that's going to be open to the public, that's been held in the White House grounds, as far as I know. So, I mean, it's both
Yep.
unprecedented on so many levels, too, just having that many people on the White House grounds for a sport that was basically taboo less than 3 decades ago. Like, that's a
John
real
McCain
thing.
fought
That
against it.
going from Dothan, Alabama to the White House lawn. I mean, only that in and of itself
Only in
is it.
America.
Exactly what I was about to say, Steve. Only in America could something like that happen. So, I mean, I'm pumped. I and honestly, it's the best way to get John Jones back in there. It's the best way to
Yeah.
get Conor McGregor back in there. I think part of this was born from President Trump's friendship with Dana White,
Yes.
and I mean, part of it might be he's like Dan's just he'd probably say to the president, "Man, I need to get John back in there. You get Connor back in there," and President Trump said, "Dana, hold my beer." Well, actually, no, he said,
Yeah.
Dana, hold my Diet Coke. And then he got on the phone. He said, "Yeah, we're having fights at the White House. You're welcome, Dana."
Yeah. No, I wholeheartedly agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I think that if it gets Conor McGregor back, my only question to you, Conor McGregor at the moment is fully healthy,
Yeah.
correct? He's
I mean, as
rehabbed.
far
He's good to
as
go.
far as we know, he's fully healthy. I
Okay.
mean, I would
From
gambler
from
that
the
I
leg
am.
injury.
I would like to know the odds on what is piss like that he could piss clean right now. Because I'd have to him pissing clean right now. I'd have to say that's about. I'd say it's like
10%,
plus. I'd say it's like a
3%.
plus. That's like a plus 650 bet right now that Conor McGregor would test clean right now. So I mean, it's I don't think he's hurt, like injured. I think his leg is probably healed up pretty sufficiently. Having gone through a very similar injury on both of my legs,
Yes. Yes.
you know, at that 3 to 6 month mark is when that's right. I take that back. That 6 month mark is when you really start feeling pretty good again, and then that 9 months, 12 month mark, you start feeling really good. So I mean, enough time has really passed. So he's
Right.
going to. I don't see him being hindered physically. I mean, we'll see how his endurance is. It's always been an issue with Conor McGregor. We'll see how the years of now years of partying and being a movie star and all
Yeah.
that. See if that catches up to him. See if he can get back into that kind of tip top shape. But I mean, there's so many possibilities. Obviously, Michael Chandler is going to be doing some deriding, trying to get that fight. Something I would love to see
Michael
is,
Chandler's owed.
and no one's owed anything in this game.
Well, I
I
mean, he
would
he
really,
stepped in and taken fights on short notice for the
he ain't
UFC.
owed, he sucks.
No,
He's not owed shit. With that
yeah, he
being
hasn't
said,
won. You're right.
with that being said, what I would really love to see, and it's probably not going to happen. This is like a pipe dream for me. I would love to see Dustin come out of retirement and fight Connor at the White House.
I'd love to see Nate Diaz. To be honest with you, I'd love to see that
Ooh,
trilogy.
you know what? You know
Those are
what?
my two favorite
Yes.
fights.
No, I take back what I just said. I want to see Nate Connor 3 at the White House.
Uh, Poirier is retired at the moment.
He's retiring after this coming UFC.
Oh,
This is
okay,
his last fight. After his
okay,
fight for the BMF belt with Max
right,
Holloway.
right. Okay, so you think it's going to happen? Now, my other question was about John Jones. He last fought, I believe it was 2023 when he suffered the injury.
John Jones? What
I'm
time?
sorry, Conor McGregor. It's
I
2023.
believe it was 2020. I do believe it was 2020. Wait,
I think it was the fall of 2023
when
when
I'm trying to remember when his
Poirier
fight first.
injured him.
What was his first fight with Dustin? That was during the pandemic, right?
Yes,
I
yes.
was in Florida. I was in Florida with a not so uh, not so nice female. Looking back on it, but I remember watching that fight and just the disbelief on everyone's face when Conor McGregor
When
got
he got
knocked out by
hurt.
Dustin Poirier.
Oh,
What's
when he
that?
got knocked out. Yes, the first
Yeah.
fight. Yeah,
So I mean,
yes.
no, that was the second fight. That Conor won that first fight. I believe that was in
Oh,
2018,
that's right. Yes,
I believe.
correct, correct.
They fought at 145 when Conor was on his massive run. Then they fought again 2022 and then 2023.
Okay. So again, I ask you, Conor McGregor being on the card, absolutely wonderful. Do you think that he should wait the entire year before taking a fight on July 4th, 2026? Do you
So,
think he should get a warm up fight before that? Someone,
I 100
easier?
100% he should get a warm up fight. 100% he should fight. But I don't see him doing that. I don't. I think this will be John Jones and Conor McGregor's final UFC fights, in my opinion. I mean, I just don't think Conor's motivated to fight anymore, except at the White House with President Trump in front of him.
Right, right. Actually, this says um, the loss to Poirier. He faced Poirier for a third time, July 10th, 2021, UFC 264. He lost the fight versus technical knockout in the first round after the doctor stopped the fight where he rolled his ankle stepping back, resulting in the
Yeah, he
broken
broke his leg.
low tip.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
the fight.
so
He
that
broke his
was,
leg.
I didn't know it was that long ago. Wow. Um, do you think that they'd give him someone? Well, Donald Cerrone retired, correct?
Yes, he did. Well, Donald Cerrone's coming back.
He
He's
is.
actually
Okay.
coming back for 2 fights because he wants to have
Okay.
50 fights. He already
Right.
said he's coming
Right.
back for 2 fights. So he'll come back he'll have 50 total fights under Zuffa. So he said he wanted to come back for that. We will see. I think that would also be very appropriate to have Don Cerrone on the card. But again,
Right.
he is
He's a
old,
legend.
old, and he said it's a year away. So
Do you
we will see.
think? Do you think they would make the fight because they had talked about it? It was on the schedule, and then McGregor pulled out. Do you think that McGregor would take a welterweight bout against Chandler as a warm up
Yeah, actually, I
later
do.
this year?
Possibly would. I don't know. I mean, I that actually makes a lot of sense. And you know, just Chandler's persona, the all American Michael Chandler. Uh and
Well, yeah, yeah.
like straight up, Michael Chandler's an easy fight for Conor McGregor.
Well, he had a lot
It
of
is an
hype coming out of
easy
Bellator.
fight.
Yep.
It's an easy fight. Cause
Yeah,
you know what Michael Chandler does? Two things. He comes forward, he gets hit a lot. He
he
comes
does.
forward, he gets hit a lot. You get hit a lot versus Conor McGregor, you go to sleep. I do not think Michael Chandler has the the ability to evade Conor McGregor's punches and kicks. So I think he'll get finished soundly in the first round if that fight happens.
And if Conor McGregor were to take a fight, do you see it being maybe in the fall? If he says, I want to fight on July 4th, the best timing for me would be October, November, and then get ready for a July fight.
I mean, probably, but I
Yeah,
honestly don't think Conor will take a warm-up fight. I really don't.
you really don't.
No.
Okay. So but you do think his opponent could be a Nate Diaz, someone like that, to make it like a major
Nate Diaz or Michael
card.
Chandler. It'll probably be Nate Diaz or Michael Chandler. Honestly, I think the best course of action would be warm-up fight versus Chandler, and then fight Nate Diaz on at the White House.
That's kind of
I
that's
just
kind
don't
of what
think.
I believe
I
too.
just don't think he'll do that. I just don't think he'll. I don't
Nah, I
think
agree
he'll.
with you.
I just don't think he'll do 2 fight camps.
I agree. I agree. And I agree that if he waits, if he does take a warm up fight and happens to lose,
Yeah.
that's going to hurt him. And the allure of him waiting is going to make fans pay more money, and he'll get more money by waiting. I don't know if
Conor,
that's
no, no, no.
better.
Money is not an issue when Conor McGregor fights.
No, it's not. I
Conor, no,
know
no,
it's
no.
not.
They make the most money when Conor McGregor fights. Conor commands
They do.
a giant purse anyway. It makes no difference for money
Right.
or anything like that. It makes Absolutely
It's
zero
just
difference.
the opportunity that he appreciates more than anyone to be
I
able
wouldn't
to
say
fight at the
that.
White House.
I feel like he's taken his fight career for granted. He thinks he's. I mean, I just feel like he has
Yeah,
done too many drugs. I feel like his estimation of his fighting ability as he gets older and does more drugs, he doesn't realize that his skills have declined. So I've always said if one guy can defy the odds, it's Conor McGregor. At the same time, Father Time is undefeated. So
right.
I mean, could this all happen? Could this all come together? Is Conor McGregor, if anyone did pull that off, would it be Conor McGregor? Yes. But
And same
in
thing
my
with
heart
John
of hearts,
Jones.
I don't see it happening.
Do you see John Jones taking a warm up fight or,
Nope.
eventually
Absolutely not.
do
John
you
will, hopefully, John will do a little training tour. Hopefully, I get to see my good friend John Jones, train a little bit with him, get my ass beat up soundly. And, but I don't see him, I don't see him taking another fight. No.
do you see him if he gets on this card fighting for the heavyweight title?
Oh, yeah. Fight that person.
Yeah,
No other
they
fight in the heavyweight division is compelling enough to make. There's just no other fight. There's
no, there
no.
isn't.
There's no big. There's no big personalities at heavyweight. No big names anymore.
No, there
And
isn't.
other than Tom Aspinall, other than Derek Lewis, that fight just doesn't make sense.
Um, what's his face? Brett Akamoto, our good friend there, uh, was talking, because Derek Lewis is on the main event of the fight night this week. He basically says that there's nobody on the roster who poses a threat to Aspinall's title. He's beaten everyone. They think that he should drop down and fight your other buddy there, Polo Tom. Um, but
Wait,
otherwise, I
who?
mean,
Ralph Kamau
Aspinall.
said who should drop down?
They said there's nobody on the roster that threatens Aspinall's heavyweight title. They said that the match to make would probably be if he dropped down and fought Poloton.
Tom Aspinall is a thick boy. He
Right.
will not. Tom Aspinall will not drop down to light heavyweight. That absolutely,
Yeah, it'd be too
positively
much.
will not happen.
All right.
Brett
So
Okamoto, come on, bro.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
I've tried not to talk a lot of shit, but that's
I
one of the
know.
most asinine takes I've ever heard from the MMA media.
So we are looking at UFC, the fight night this weekend. It actually is a good card. It's from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. So
I was actually looking into going to this card. No one wanted to go though. Airfare and tickets are super reasonable.
yeah. Oh, it is.
Oh yeah, for the
Oh, it's a fight night. Okay.
airfare, both airfare and event tickets were very reasonable, but no one wanted to go.
So the card is starting off light heavyweight Junior Tafa. He's 6-3-0 versus Tuco Tokos, who's 10-5-0. And according to the odds, Junior Tafa at 6-3-0 is the favorite. Who do you like in this matchup?
Who's Junior? Sorry, I couldn't get it to come up yet. Who's Junior fighting again?
Tuco Tokos.
I very familiar with Justin Tafa, and I do know Tuco. The one thing I do know about Tuco, I was super impressed after his last performance. He had a resounding win. Junior Tafa, I think, is probably the worst guy talent wise on the UFC roster. Like he's just. But look at it, though.
He's 28.
You know, he's
Tuco's 35.
yeah, but wait, Justin Tough is 28.
Junior Tafa's 28.
Oh, I thought he was older than that. He's
Yeah.
just he's looked awful in all of it. Like I even his wins, he has not looked strong or impressive. He's just been very
Yeah, he's been inconsistent,
pedestrian.
I
I
see.
mean, he was like, what's his record now?
He's 6-3-0,
Yeah,
but
he was
he's
like four. He was 4-2, I think, or like 4-1. We fought my friend Jorgen De Castro in Brisbane, Australia, and Jorgen, oh my god, had a walk-off knockout, one of the most impressive knockouts I've ever seen. Shout out Jorgen De Castro, Regiment Training Center, Fall River, Mass. Fall River, Mass. But yeah, like Toko has looked super impressive. It's skillful in all of his fights. Justin Tafa is dropping down to light heavyweight from heavyweight. One, when guys
oh,
drop
okay.
a lot of time when guys drop down, they don't do very well. Number one. Number two, he doesn't have a lot of fights. He is there
Yeah.
because he's Australian. He's Aborigines. He
Oh, that's true.
helps with the Australian audience. That's why he's there. And I'm I'm looking forward to Toko showing this Joker the door.
So Toko, the underdog, you're taking,
Oh yeah.
and Tafa is 2-3 in his last 5 fights. So I would agree with that. I would take Toko.
Yeah.
The next fight is interesting. It's a heavyweight bout. Vitor Petrino, 11-2-0 versus Austin Lane, 13-6-0. And Vitor is the heavy favorite at minus 700. And he
I mean,
looks like a
Austin
trained
Lane.
killer.
What's that?
Vitor looks like a trained killer.
They're all trained killers, Steve.
No, right.
Austin Lane, best known for getting his face absolutely punched off by Greg Hardy.
Oh, Greg Hardy. Wow. I like Greg
So,
Hardy.
I mean, I'm going with Vitor in this one. Vitor again, what his
Yeah.
previous fights look super impressive. He looks super. It's like
He's
super
11 and
strong,
2.
super dangerous.
Yeah.
Very good striking game. Austin Lane, he is he to a T fits the description of an athlete versus a fighter. He's
And
an
he's
athlete that's
37 too.
he's an athlete that's fighting. He's not a fighter.
Right. Right. He's 37. Vitor is 27 with a record of 11-2-0. I mean, he's got to be moving up the
Yup.
heavyweight ranks. I don't think
Yup.
he's ranked right now, but with this victory, that could
He
propel
comes
him.
out and he takes a big dump on Austin Lane's head. He'll be ranked most likely.
Be ranked most likely. The next bout is a featherweight matchup between Nate Landwehr, 18-6-0, versus Morgan Charari, 20-11-1. And Morgan is the favorite. He's minus 250. Nate is plus 200. Nate is 37 years old. Morgan's 29. So wow, the age difference in some of these fights is pretty big. Are you
Hey, age
familiar with these
difference.
fighters?
I mean, talk about age. I mean, UFC try to clean shop like they usually are.
When they make these matchups?
They the UFC like you as you know, UFC has a very pro wrestling aesthetic to it. So
Yes,
hey, they know who they want to win. So that's what they're doing here appears.
that's what they're setting up. Okay. So
Appears
you
it
think
appears.
Nate is going to run away with this one?
Oh yeah, Oh yeah.
Okay, featherweight division, 18-6-0. Good to see that. He's an American. Another American on the card, staying in the featherweight division. I've seen this guy before. Calvin Qatar,
Calvin
23
Cater.
Cater, 23-9-0 against Steve Garcia. I've watched Steve Garcia. I like Steve Garcia. He's 33 years old. Calvin's 37. Steve is 6 feet tall. Calvin's 5'11". Who do you like in this fight?
I like my boy Calvin Cater. Shout out New England Cartel. Shout out New Hampshire. Shout out Combat
Wow,
Zone MMA.
really?
Yeah. Calvin. So Calvin, his last several fights, like he's fought a bunch of killers like Danny.
Right.
I think the thing that really separates Calvin in this fight is his boxing. I feel like Calvin has just vastly superior boxing to his opponent in this case. So I think he'll look to close that distance. He doesn't want to stay at kicking range. He's gonna be looking to get inside, and he wants to box his opponent up and hopefully put him away before the final bell.
I'm gonna go with Steve Garcia in this fight. He's 5-0 in his
Screw
last
you.
fights.
Well, screw
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Yeah. I'm taking Steve
New
Garcia.
England, stand up.
I'm taking Steve
You,
Garcia.
hey, you're from New York. You would pick someone that
He,
sucks.
he's 5-0 in his last 5 fights. How can you ignore that?
I'm not ignoring it. I am looking at what I know about Calvin
I know.
Cater.
I know. I
The
know.
huge experience, the huge, big fight, experience difference, and just much better boxing.
So the semi main event, welterweight division, Stephen Thompson from the U.S. 17-8-1 versus Gabriel Bonfim 17-1. Gabriel is a minus 450 favorite. Thompson is plus 325. And again, the age difference here just blows my mind. Gabriel is 27. Thompson is 42.
And what's Gabriel's record again? Sorry, I don't have my. Sorry.
17-1-0.
Who are his
Thompson
last
is
two? Who are his last two opponents? I don't have my iPad in front of me. I apologize.
his last two opponents. He fought February 15, 2025. He defeated Kay Williams by submission. And that is Chaos Williams.
Oh, okay.
He defeated him by submission. And then he defeated Ange Lusa by decision.
Okay.
And he's 4-1 in his last 5 fights. So that's Gabriel.
So for this one, on the feet, Steve will have the market advantage with his unorthodox karate based striking, but his opponent um, will have the side advantage on the ground.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, Steve is 1-4, or 1-4 in his last 5 fights. His
and
only victory came against. No,
look
I
who he's
see.
fighting though.
I saw he fought Burns. He fought Muhammad. He beat Kevin Holland. I
Yeah,
see. I see. He's fought a tough schedule, but he's also
exactly.
older. He's also older.
Oh
Um,
yeah, he's like a poster boy for staying in great shape as you age.
yes.
He's like a poster boy for all the 40+ dads. Um, like I said, this fight comes down to whether or not Wonder Boy keep it on the feet. If he can keep it on the feet, then I think he'll end up winning this fight. But if his opponent gets to the ground, I see Steve probably getting submitted.
So, who are you going to select in this bout?
When I gamble, my heart says Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. When I'm gambling, I'll probably go the other way.
Yeah, you'll go with Gabriel.
Yeah,
All right.
most likely.
Main event time. My favorite fighter. Derek Lewis
Oh yeah,
versus a guy I've never heard of, Taliesin Texera.
Taliesin Teixeira. We have talked
Texera.
about Taliesin Teixeira on this show before, Steve.
Oh, we have. He's 8-0. He's 8-0.
He's 8-0.
Lewis
He's
is
a
28-12
giant
now.
dude.
Yes, he's 6'7".
Listen, I don't know much about anything. Actually, what am I talking about? No, I know everything about everything. With that being said, you have to
Wow.
be a you have to be a scary, not well balanced individual to get a giant tattoo of a spider on your
Yes,
chest,
that's right. Yeah, and
bro.
he beat Tafa. He beat
Yup,
Lopez. I mean, he
yup.
beat in 2023. He beat Junior Dos Santos. So
Dude,
yeah,
he's got
wow.
Talison's got quite the resume.
And
Like
he's
that's
only
what
25.
exactly. This kid is a problem.
Yeah.
Thing is, what we got
Yes.
here looks like Townsend as the irresistible force is beating the immovable object in Derek Lewis.
Derek
So
Lewis. Yep. But he's 40 years old.
yeah,
He's not known for his conditioning.
well, you got that right.
He's struggled as of late. He's 2-3 in his last 5 fights.
Look who's fighting, Steve. Look
No,
who's
I
fighting.
am. There's nobody that stands out to me.
What? Derek Lewis has fought in like all main events.
Yeah, he's been on fight nights. The last pay-per-view he was on was 2 years ago in July of 2023. The rest have been fight nights. He was on Pena Nunez 2, where he
Yeah.
lost by knockout. I remember watching that. His last victory came against Rodrigo Nascimento,
Yeah,
who's
I remember.
12-4-0, and that was a year ago, May 11th,
Yeah.
2024. So he hasn't
Yeah.
fought in a while. But
You got
listen,
you,
I'm still picking him. I mean, I'm going with him. I
you
love
going with
Derek
Derek?
Lewis.
Unfortunately,
Derek
I'm gonna go like I'm gonna let my
Derek puts
brain.
people to sleep.
Oh, Steve, you you don't have to convince me. I love me some Derek Lewis, but
Right.
I think my brain is gonna it's gonna overpower my heart right now, and
Yeah.
I have to pick Towson in this one.
Well, he's 25 years old. He's 6'7", and he looks like another trained killer. So
Yep.
it's. I don't see this fight going very long.
No.
It's definitely not going past 3 rounds. So we'll see what happens. I am going with Derek, but overall a good card. Another good card
Very good
for a
card.
fight night.
Yeah.
We're gonna just briefly touch on UFC 318, which is coming up the week after. And
Yep.
I believe this is what you said was International Fight Week.
It's not. I don't believe it's International Fight Week.
Okay.
I
They did
don't
it
know.
in June, you
I think
think?
International Fight Week may have already happened.
Okay.
This is because usually International Fight Week is a Vegas card, but an early July Vegas card. But
Oh, yeah,
this
this is
is
in New
late July,
Orleans.
and
Yeah.
it is in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana, the home of Dustin Poirier, as this will be Dustin Poirier's retirement fight.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
So we are starting the undercard. Michael Johnson, this is a lightweight bout, versus Daniel Zellhuber, who is 15-2-0. Michael Johnson, 24-19-0. Again, the age difference. Michael Johnson's 39. Daniel is 26. Just quickly, who do you like here?
Okay. You know who Michael Johnson is?
I don't.
He is the lightweight division's ultimate gatekeeper.
Oh, okay.
He is the ultimate gatekeeper of the lightweight division. So, um, personally, I've watched Michael Johnson for a long time. He appears to me like he's bound to decline for years.
Yeah.
He's still an elite fighter. He still deserves to be in the UFC,
Yeah, he's on a pay-per-view. Yeah.
but
A main pay-per-view card.
I have a feeling his career's starting to wind down. I feel like he's a little bit cannon fodder for this young, hungry prospect.
Okay. The next featherweight matchup, your boy Dan Ige versus Patricio Pitbull.
Ooh, this
Dan
is a great fight, brother.
Dan
Um,
is 19-9-0. Patricio is 36-8-0. Again, just touch on it. We'll go into
so
more
I mean,
detail next week.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is Pitbull's either first or second fight in the UFC. He
Oh,
came
okay.
over from Bellator and the PFL. He was one of the premier
You are
fighters in
correct.
Bellator. He was
You
one of
are
Bellator's
correct.
poster boys. I
This
feel
is his
like he's
second
gonna
second
find.
fight.
Uh, I believe he did he win his first fight.
Um, I do not believe he won his first
So,
fight. You know,
but he's
he lost his first fight.
who he lose to?
Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Hold on 1 second.
Jeez,
I was
Steve.
talking about Mr. Dan. Uh, so
God
yeah,
damn, Steve. I bet. See, when I don't have the iPad, you're like,
so he lost to Yoel Rodriguez
okay.
by
So
decision.
he lost to a mid-league fighter.
Yeah,
He
in
lost to a
April.
mid-league fighter. So Patricio was finding out going's a lot tougher here in the UFC, and now he's getting Danny Ige,
Dan
the power
Ige is the
punching.
favorite. Yep.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I expect Danny Ige to knock Patricio Pitbull dead.
Good. The next fight, welterweight division. Kevin Holland back on the card, 28-13-0 against Daniel Rodriguez, 19-5-0. Holland is actually the favorite, minus 380.
Yeah.
Holland is 32 and Rodriguez is 38. What do you see
So,
happening here quickly?
it seems like a cycle the UFC has with Kevin Holland, where they give him like the straight top the hill killers, and he loses. Then they give him a jag afterwards. And he beats the crap out of the jag. So I expect that trend to continue. I pick Kevin Holland here.
Got you. Okay. And then the semi-main event. This is going to be a good matchup. Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. Paulo's 14-4-0. Roman is 14-3-0. And Roman is the favorite coming
Yeah,
into this.
I
They're
mean,
both 34 years of age. I've always
Kopylov
liked Paulo Costa.
Kopylov has been super impressive in his UFC fights. He's
Yep.
been a couple guys. He's been a couple names. He's won when he was the underdog, but Paulo Costa is a different animal. Um, anyone that can take a head kick, well, actually, no, it's the other way around. He head kicked Yoel Romero, and Yoel Romero didn't get knocked out. So anyway, I think Paulo Costa's too much for him.
Right.
Paulo Costa be
Right.
too much for him. I think Paulo will bring this gentleman back down to earth.
And then obviously the main event, Holloway, Poirier. Poirier 30 and 9. It's the lightweight main event. Holloway 26 8 and 0. There is
For the BMF title.
It's for the BMF title, yes, of course. Poirier is even odds. Max Holloway is minus 120.
Yep.
So who just quickly, what do you think here?
Oh, this one hurts my heart. You know, seeing Dustin Poirier walk away. But let's look at the recent fights. Max coming off one of those iconic wins in UFC history versus Justin Gaethje, and then
Yes.
got brought crashing back down to earth when he was knocked dead by El Matador Ilia Topuria. Excuse me. Dustin, I believe he's lost 2 of his last 3. He beat Benoit Saint Denis, and then he got choked out by the inbred Dagestani Islam Makhachev.
Yes,
So
that was his last fight against Makhachev.
That was his last fight. Lost to the inbreed. I mean, they both have such a high level strength schedule. This one's hard for me to call. Just the X's and O's of it. Along with the X factors like heart, you know, both these guys are just like, if this is a UFC video game, they're all like, whatever the meters, the top of the meter says green or red, they're all red or all green. Like, both of them are just such animals. I mean, I don't want to see Max lose, but I want to see Dustin go out with a win. And honestly, it's such a close fight that you can't, it's so hard to call. So I'm going with what my heart says. Dustin Diamond Poirier riding off to the sunset with a victory.
Yeah, we would like to see the happy ending, and we would like to see him go off. All right. Well, we got something more to talk about for next week. It looks like it's going to be a great card. We got a great card for Fight Night. I'm excited to see Derek Lewis pound some ass. So I just have to say thank you to Fresh himself, Ned Von Young, Fresh Fold Laundry Company in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, a high-end laundry service. They now offer a pickup. So you just have to bring your clothes out. They drive within a 20-mile radius. They will pick up your clothes, wash, dry, fold them at lightning speed, have them ready for you to come get. They have an online subscription service. You can sign up right on their website. They also have deals for college students. Go to their website at freshfold-laundry.com, and you can see all the services that they have to offer. And again, thank you to James Whitfield. Luther James Insurance specializes in financial planning, insurance, especially life insurance planning, and he helps you with retirement because fear of the unknown is real. Just go to lutherjamesinsurance.com, and you can see all the services he offers. For Tyler King, Crown Sports and Entertainment, all he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, and lose on parlays. I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe. Remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.